Hello everyone. Today we are taking a deep dive into this Forbes story. Jersey Mike's IPO filing reveals $50 million in pay for a Stepson. Here's what else it shows. We are going to break down what happened here and what the real risks are that every investor should know about. But before that, you are watching Decode Daily News, where we take the biggest business and finance stories and decode them so anyone can understand. If you are not subscribed yet, hit that button right now. So let us get into it. Okay, so here is where this story actually starts to get interesting. Peter Cancro's stepson, Philip Sivolobov, received over $50.5 million in total compensation from Jersey Mike's from 2023 to 2025. According to the filing, wait, go back and read that number again. $50 million flowing to one family member over 3 years from a sandwich chain. Whatever his title was, that is the kind of line an investor circles in red. And the filing does not stop there, which said family members were employed by the company in various roles. Notice how vague that sentence actually is. No title, no department, nothing concrete. When a company will not say what a $50 million employee actually did. That is a transparency problem, not a paperwork gap. Here is the next name on that same payroll. Cancro's brother-in-law, Daniel Powers, collected more than $31 million in the 2025 and 2024 fiscal years. Let that number sit for a second. A second family member, a second 8-figure payout, and we have not even gotten to the third one yet. This is starting to look less like a leadership team and more like a family office that happens to sell sandwiches. And he was not the only in-law cashing checks, while brother John Cancro received approximately $21 million from 2023 to 2025. Now stack all three of those numbers together. Stepson, brother, in-law, and brother. Over $100 million combined in a few years. Family businesses hiring family is normal, but once public shareholders are invited in, that same arrangement gets a different name-related party risk. Now here is the part most headlines completely skipped over. Cancro resigned as Jersey Mike's CEO last year, so he stepped down, but did he actually step away? Because here is what most people missed: stepping down from the top job does not always mean stepping away from control. And here is exactly what he still holds. Showing Cancro personally controls the master franchise rights for up to 300 Jersey Mike's locations across the UK and Ireland through an entity he owns. Read that structure slowly, because it matters. The international growth story, arguably the most exciting part of this IPO pitch, sits inside a separate entity Cancro personally owns. Not inside the public company you would be buying. If those UK and Ireland stores take off, that upside belongs to him, not to shareholders. And then there is one more detail buried near the end. None of the family members listed in the filing received any compensation from the company in the 13 weeks ended March 29th, 2026, according to the prospectus. Convenient timing, would you not say? Right before going public, the family payroll suddenly goes quiet. Maybe that is a genuine cleanup, or maybe it is just timed to look good for the people reading this filing right now. So, that is exactly where my take comes in. But real quick, before I give you my take, this video is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. So honestly, the headline number is not what worries me most. Founders paying family well is not automatically a red flag. What worries me is the structure behind it. A founder who steps down as CEO but personally keeps the rights to the company's most exciting growth market is not just taking a paycheck, he is keeping control. If you are looking at JMKE once it lists, do not stop at the compensation table. Go find the related party transactions section. That is where the real story usually lives. This is not unique to Jersey Mike's. A lot of founder-led IPOs quietly keep the best future upside for themselves. It is legal, but rarely explained this plainly. If this kind of breakdown helps you understand what you are investing in, hit like and subscribe. And here is my question for the comments. If a founder can still personally own the rights to open 300 stores in the UK and Ireland, who is he really building that growth for? The shareholders or himself?